focused, my mind is open. They start to notice that I'm in motion. There is no potion, you're not just chosen. It takes devotion to stay composed, man. Never stop, there ain't no time to fall. Try to live, get it up, you got one life to ball. Thinking big, never small, cause you gotta want it all. When you finally get that call, you get ready, take it on. Need a hand out, I already stand out. Starting to advance now, ready to expand now. You don't have a chance now, cause we're in demand now. Make it by the grand now, feeling in command now. They're looking right at me to see if I succeed, to see if I believe. They're looking up to me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now. I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning. These ladies know that I'm sinning, and this is just the beginning. I'm closing in the ninth inning. There ain't no point in resisting. Living life like a dream, live it right, that's the thing. Every night got a team, I've been tied to the scene. Out on stage, hear them scream, okay, this the dream. And I pray as a team, one day it'll be me. If I want it, then I'll get it. Head down, don't regret it. Push myself to the limit. If I play it, then I win it. I'm just saying, I'm just living for today. For a minute, I don't stay, I just visit. Have no shame, I admit it. Looking right at me to see if I succeed, to see if I believe. They're looking up to me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now. Swear to God, man, I'ma make it soon. Silence all the haters as they see us making moves. I do what I want, so I got nothing to prove. Staying motivated, teaching others what to do. I'm staying focused, my mind is open. They start to notice that I'm in motion. There is no potion, you're not just chosen. It takes devotion to stay composed, man. Never stop, there ain't no time to fall. Try to live, get it up, you got one life to ball. Thinking big, never small, cause you gotta want it all. When you finally get that call, you get ready, take it on. Need a hand out, I already stand out. Starting to advance now, ready to expand now. You don't have a chance now, cause we're in demand now. Make it by the grand now, feeling in command now. They're looking right at me to see if I succeed, to see if I believe. They're looking up to me. They want the best of me now, best of me now.
You
could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. 'Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute.
Hello!
Down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit.
Are you alive? Are you just breathing? Okay, song okay, bye-bye now. We've done the little intro. Welcome one and all to 7 Days to Die. I believe that this is... Let's just mute Abyss. I feel like, there we go, look. There is Abyss. I've muted her for a moment while we chat. Welcome to a brand new series here on the channel. This is a live stream. Hello, 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 the chat. Hello, chat. Hello. Hello, Dakid. Hello, Hellfire. Well, actually, it's YouTube. Hello, you two. It's nice to see you. Good to be here. Hopefully everything is working. Quick check on the Streamlabs side of things. Yep, everything seems to be good. So, welcome to a brand new series that I'm going to be doing here on the channel with Miss Abyss 3000, who...
Hi, I don't know if you hear me or not.
There she is. I muted her for a moment. Now, we are setting ourselves a challenge. I am going to be building the best Horde base I possibly can, with the sole goal to survive a custom Horde night orchestrated by Miss Abyss. This series is going to be a few streams as we construct a base that's going to have multiple layers of defenses, and she is going to be doing the exact same thing. She's going to be off in the world in her own place, building her own Horde base, and then we have to try and take her out on a Horde night. Now, when we get to the Horde night portion of this series, there will be no end to the Horde night. It will end when finally we succumb to the Horde night. Oh, wow, these are expensive. Can I have it, please? Oh, on eBay. Selling them on eBay. Did you quit? Wait, what? Ketchup? What? I'm reading the chat backwards here. There's a lot of things going on in my chat here. Seems like people are talking about eBay, but that's fine. Yo! UK time. So, Abyss is going to be on her own merry way, doing her own thing. We're going to be doing our own thing. And the idea behind this series is to just build a Horde base and see how long we survive when that custom Horde night comes. So yeah, welcome to the stream, guys. It's good to see you all here.
Which way are you going? You're going east?
I'll go north. I'll go north.
Oh,
I'll go over here.
Alright, fine. I'll go west.
Okay, let's put a mute on that so I'm not deafening Abyss's audience constantly. So when it comes to this Horde night, I want to build... people are wanting to trade things. People are wanting to trade... Okay, let me catch up on the chat. Hi. Hi first, yes. Hi. Do you play Sab? Used to, why? Oh, what you have? 4 million. Because it's my B-day and I'm looking for people with stuff. 137 ketchup. Wait. Somebody retracted the message. Yeah, selling them on eBay. Can I have it, please? Yes, okay. Yeah, they talked about eBay. I'll trade for it, at least. Okay. I feel like I'm caught up in the chat, somewhat. So, when it comes time to start building... I am planning like a multi-layered defense system. And we've got it set fully to creative at the minute. And we can position it so that we have Horde night at any given point and test things out. So I need to kind of find like where, let's take the speed off. Find where the system is. Where should we go? Should we build like on the north? Yeah, that feels good. So, if we go like 3 here, I still feel like I'm moving insanely fast. And then we can build this up. Now, I don't know many of the building commands within this game, so I'm still new. So it's going to be like old school building. But I want to make sure like we get 15 blocks off the ground. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, let's start, first of all, being a little bit serious about this. Let's start talking about the Horde. So when the Horde night comes, let's bring this up, get some stairs. We want them to be able to go without restraint up the stairs. So we want them to just come straight up and straight into the base. Now, we do need to contend with various amounts of different things. We need to contend with rage mode. That's something that we've got to be considerate about. Because if they drop less than 15 blocks, I believe it is, they enter rage mode. Now, we are playing with a bunch of different mods. So there are a lot more weapons, tools, and that within the game. So we'll have plenty of things to do. But what we actually want to do is focus on what our first line of defense is going to be. Because like I said, we're going to have multiple layers of defense. So what are we coming up here? We're coming up 1, 2, We're coming up, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're up 4. Yeah, that's right. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, yeah. So we're up 4. And I think we're going to sort of put our first layer of defense right here at the 4 mark. And kind of like, what do we want to do when we get up here? Like, let's grab the regular blocks. And let's do a 3 by 3 gap here. So that they can come up. Yep, let's go down. Let's turn God mode off temporarily. We will go up here, and this is going to be like the first area where we're going to face our defenses. And I kind of want to do it like this for multiple reasons. And those reasons being that when the Zeds start attacking, I had this on my Horde Knight in my other world. When they start attacking, if they lose the way up to you, well, they're going to start trying to take out the structure of your base. And we don't want that. So I want to make sure that they've got a few different ways up to us, not just a single way. So we're going to have the first staircase like this. It doesn't really make a difference if we fill in the interior or not. Okay, there we go. So this is the first layer of defense where we're going to come up and into the base. When we get up to the top, here, rather, when we get up to this first platform, we got to think like, how are we going to deal with this? Because I know that I want to have 2 of these sections and eventually sort of go up this way. But I don't want to go up that way just yet. I want to bring them through some sort of like tunnel system that's going to be orchestrated right here. So let's see. Let's check in on Abyss. How you doing, Abyss?
Do I have to stay in God mode the whole time?
No, it's up to you how you do it.
I just can't get out the bloody thing.
You press Q.
Q! So I'm not going to get eaten by zombies if I come out of God mode, am I?
Well, yes, you will get eaten by zombies. It's a zombie apocalypse game.
If I'm in this creative mode. No? Yes?
Yeah, you still will get eaten by zombies.
Oh, best stay in God mode then, aren't I? Get eaten though, my luck.
Yeah, that's not the right way.
Go away, rocks.
Is that the right way? I feel like I want to funnel the Zeds into a single point here. So it'll be that way, wouldn't it? And then this one will be like that. So when they come up here, they're going to get funneled into this one area right there. So we'll grab the next shape in this pathway.
He mutes me.
I do indeed mute you two. So we'll copy that shape and rotation, and then this, and this. This way, when the zombies spawn and they start coming up here, they're going to all want to go down a single point, and that's what we want. And we want to make this point as deadly as possible. So, let's start with that. Let's go. Make sure we got our supports in. I think that support's in the wrong place. I mean, it's all going to be made out of steel. We are in creative after all. Here we go. Ooh. Give it a that. So, let's do a little bit of a test here. Let's say that we spawn in... Actually, let's go give self XP 10 million. Just give ourselves 10 million XP. And then... Let's say we'll go with Spearmaster. Get Perception all the way unlocked. Spearmaster. And, like, what's Machine Guns under? Yeah, let's go under Agility. That's probably an easier way to do this. Pain Tolerance. Healing Factor. And where's the armor? We've got the heavy armor somewhere. And that's what we're wearing. Okay. So, let's go with one of my favorite guns, which is a USP. Which is the tier 3. Actually, we want tier 4, don't we? Dual Desert Eagles? Yeah, that's pretty cool. But STI Eagle. Okay, let's go and get an STI. Why not? STI. Is that not STI? There we go. I wanted a quality 6. There we go. And this uses enhanced rounds. Those ones. So we should be able to do that. Yeah, okay, cool. So, if we put down here, F6, spawn 25 of them. And we do, let's do a Steve. We spawn those. Right now the AI is off, so they're not going to come after us. But if I go out of God mode here, put myself on this platform. Like, let's just quickly grab a block that's going to hold up here. Actually, before we do this, let's be smart about this. Let's make sure that this is somewhat ready. Because right now it's not. Even though this is only a temporary fighting position. We want to make sure that it holds up. Okay. So yeah. And then we can put a couple of blocks up here. Oh, that's good. I'm liking that. Okay. Let's get some poles in. Where are they? Is it poles? Yeah, these things. These poles doubles. I like using these. I think they're a great block to use. Oh, we've got an advanced rotation. Okay. So that should, in theory, stop them from getting to us. So if we put the AI on, we should see them hopefully start to come up the stairs. Yeah, they're coming right to us and being forced into this hole. Okay, good, good, good. That's pretty much what we wanted. So we'll deal with them. Yeah. Stop attacking the base. Yeah, I don't really care about the loot bag. Okay, turn God mode on. Okay, fantastic. Fantastic stuff, that is. Now, so first of all, like the first sets of defenses here held up the way that I wanted to. We know at least the Zeds can get up here. So now let's start with the first set of the hallway. Like, let's see. We want to come up. I'm thinking like 1, 2, 3, and 4 here. And we probably want to bring this, like, I don't want to bring this across there. Let's get a trussing block.
The first time we met.
Is that not what they're called? I'm sure they're called a trussing block. Yeah. Okay. Let's start dividing these down so we've got multiple shapes on us.
Look, Missy. This is
1, 2. 1, 2. And I think that that block isn't a full block as well. Neither is this block. Okay. So I want to do this, and I want to do this 5 along here. So we end up with a hallway like this. And we'll stick more blocks down here. And we'll come down here, we'll stick a few more blocks over here. And we'll support it like that. Let's not run. I don't really like running when I'm in God mode. Make sure that this is a solid platform. I don't know if there's a way to copy a build in this game. That would be useful if there were. But that's okay, like, we're only worried about the first line of defense here. And this is perfect for what I want. So we'll go ahead and just throw these down over here. And we'll probably want the final bit to not be a trussing block. So we've got the little sectors. I definitely want the different sectors here. And I definitely want them to feel like that's gone past the sector. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Okay. So we've got the first set right here. We'll get rid of this loot bag. I'm going to have to remove the mod that means that we get the loot bags don't despawn in this world. So we've got that. So this is like the first section here. And I want to bring... Like, I want to bring this up one more because I know what I want to put on top. We're going to put blade traps on top. Oops, put that in the wrong place. Not blade traps, sorry. We're going to put dart traps on top. So, first set is this. And what we'll do is we'll get some electric fences. If I can spell electric fences. Do they come under that? Like, they're electric fence posts, aren't they? Yeah, there they are, look. Make sure we've got those. Wiring tool. We'll grab a relay. And I'm going to use the vanilla relays, even though we've got other relays in the pack. Also, we'll grab a switch. That'll come in handy. Put that over there for now. Keep my blocks over here. And what else do I want? Dart trap. And like a bunch of darts. Because you can never have too many darts. Okay, so the first... Yep, that's actually facing down. So that's what we want. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, they're not facing down. Are they? I feel they are when we're looking from this direction, but when we're looking from the other direction, maybe not so much. Okay, so interact, ammo, 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 lock ammo. 1, 2, 3, lock ammo. 1, 2, 3, lock ammo. Make sure we've got all of these stocked with ammunition. Oh, missed that one. And I managed to get just about enough for the dart traps. 40,000 darts in these. Let's grab a relay. And for this one, we'll actually switch the relay there. Doesn't really have to look pretty for now. Make sure that we get all of these wired up. I'm going to wire them up individually. We'll think of a safer place to put this relay because it's probably going to get knocked out here. Or, you know, we can incorporate it. Alright, it says what? 6 lines? Yeah. Okay. Now we need a generator. Oops, a spell generator, right? And, you know, let's just go with the generator yellow. Engine. And gas. That should do everything there, so. Generator. Hook the generator up to that relay. And then we're also going to have another relay right here. In which we're going to hook the generator up to again. And then we've got these fence posts here. Which don't want to go there. Yeah, that's in the wrong place. We want 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And the side that these repair on is important. Because it's the side that you connect to last. So, being realistic, we want to make sure that we connect from here first. So, the repair side will be on the other end. Although this first line of defense isn't designed to last too long, I do expect this to crumble fairly quickly. And then we can hook those up to here. And that should give us an electrified fence at some point. But I just want to test to see if this is going to work the way I envision it working. So let's hook that up. I like the fact that this wire tool can just hook up from like a million miles away. It's so useful. Grab the steel block, put that there. And then I feel like we probably want the dart traps to be able to shoot through the bottom. But I feel like if we were to do that, You know, we could fill the bottom in like so. Yeah, the generator isn't on yet, so shouldn't do us any damage. We put the trussing blocks down here. This will prevent damage to the floor. Now, realistically, we'd want some way to drop them. Please shout out Jody Tasker. Hello, Jody Tasker. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. So when it comes to these, we should be all good, actually. Let's see. Some of these generators are a little bit janky. That's 1,200. Turn on, refuel. Just fuel that up. Turn that on. Okay, good. That's what we kind of want to happen. I feel like we don't want that one. Okay, turn that off. So we want 2 switches on the sides here. Switch 1, switch 2, U, and sign. So I don't forget which one is which. We got a wooden sign. Just like a wooden sign. Like, yeah, like that. That's perfect. Darts. Fence. How's it going, Abyss?
Well, I seem to have a friend with me.
Oh, good.
Well, not in my chat. I mean, in my horde base with me that I'm building, there's a random zombie in my area. So I've gained a friend.
Huh.
Someone likes me in my stream. This random zombie.
Shoot it.
I have. She hasn't gone away. Well, I shot her with the thingy gun, but
That gun doesn't do much damage. I'd get a different gun going.
Oh, for God's sake! How do I go back in God mode again?
Q. But you don't need to be in God mode to be in to access the creative
No,
menu.
I mean you.
Oh yeah, you.
You. Right, just give me any gun. Right.
No, okay, so now we need the poles. Right. I like these pole doubles. I find them to be a very good block for preventing the Zeds from being able to get through to you, while also preventing them from getting to you. Yeah, words. Can we words? That would be great. Advance. I find these to be a very good block to prevent the Zeds from being able to squeeze through and get to you, while also giving you enough maneuverability to be able to hit them. And now that we've done that, I want to grab a pole here. And I want to try, sort of, if we can layer this like this. And then in between, do one on the other side. Like that should contain them. That should slow them down to the point where they're getting caught and trying to move around these to get to us. Now, we won't know for sure until we try this, so let's go into F6. Spawn in our test horde. Come up here. Hit Q. Turn the AI back on. Flip our darts. Flip our fences. And with a little bit of luck, we should see them start to come up. And, oh, that didn't go according to plan. Okay. What failed there? Wiring tool. That got turned off for some reason. I mean, yeah, that's working, but it's not. Some of them are definitely outside of the range. Okay, we need to do another test horde. Switch that off. If we do a test horde with the fences on, like, a lot of them fell off, look. A lot of them decided they didn't want to go up. And that's one of my concerns. Hey, get out of here, Zeds. I got no time for you. Oh, I like this gun. I can't wait to get this gun in survival. I'm close to it. So these didn't do the job that I was kind of hoping that they would do. The zombies just seem to be able to push straight by them. So let's see what other options that we've got. Like, we could use... Like, what options do we have? Probably be something on this side, I want to say. Like, maybe a ramp, actually. Like a half ramp. Is that a thing? Can we get a half ramp? Like, I think the best we'd get is the wedge tip. And I don't know if this would work the way that we kind of want it to work. Which would be... Yeah, I can't get through there, but maybe, just maybe, the Zeds can. Let's take this one out first of all so I can... Oh, great, I'm being shocked. Let's go and turn those off. What am I doing? Taking myself out here. That's Abyss's job. She's the one who's supposed to be taking me out. Right then. Let's put this one down, like, right. I'm not going to be able to put it there, actually, because I've already got a block there. Now, the Zeds might not see this as an option anymore with this much in the way. That's why we're testing. Like, they might see this as being a path blocked. So, we may have to go with a different one. Or they might try to climb up it, actually. That's more than likely. They'll probably try to climb up it, so... Let's have another think about this. We want some sort of, like, incline shape. Possibly like this. This might be the perfect shape, actually. Because we can put this, say, here. And then miss a block, put it there, miss one, and I can't put it there, so... That. And then what we want to do is alternate like this. That seems like it's going to work out. And then if we rotate this and put this on top, like this, I think this might create too much resistance that the zombies just won't see this as a path anymore. They might try and take out the foundations. Like, you know, they might try to squeeze through that. That's a very big if situation. So, let's find out. F6. Sorry, Steve. You need your baseball bat, my friend. You need your baseball bat. Okay. AI on. Nope. No, I don't want the darts on. I want the fences on. Yeah, they're choosing to climb on top. Yeah, they're definitely choosing to climb on top. They chose to go up and over. Let's turn AI off before they wreck the base. So we've learned one thing. We need to prevent them from going on top. That's actually a very easy fix. And one that I was planning anyway. I just didn't think about it right now for testing purposes. But, okay, so we do that. Then... you still alive? Yeah, you are. Let me take you out. Get your loot bag out of here. So what are they going to try and do? I think what they're trying to do is, yeah, they're trying to break through the side here, not go through the middle. So yeah, we have caused too much resistance. And it is a bit of a problem. So those blocks, not really what we want. That's not a big deal, though. We just got to go back to the drawing board. Well, that one bled out. I hate the running in God mode. Okay, so we can take these out now because we know that... Hey, it's very unkind of you to get your behind back up. I mean, geez. Can you believe it? You put them down and they're just like... Excuse me? What did I just say? Stay dead when I shoot you. I mean, inconsiderate zombies. It's not like I'm trying to kill you or anything. So I think maybe what we try is we just try this pole double. Like maybe putting this on either side may be enough. I think his legs are in my way. Maybe enough to force him into a tight corner. Is what I'm thinking. Yeah, let's test that. F6, Steve. Sorry, Steves, I'm dropping you. But like I said, you know, we're doing a multi-layered defense here, so we want the fences on. And we want to take off that. Yeah, now they're coming to me. And I think having those there, having those at the side is going to prevent them from being able. Yeah, it definitely looks like we're going to be preventing them from being able to cram too much into one place. And this will allow the darts to do their job. So let's throw the darts on. Okay, this is a very good first system. But this is only stage 1. This is only stage 1. Okay. So this and this, this, and this need to go. That needs to go. That needs to go. That needs to go. Okay, now we've got a concept that's working. Let's build on it. Let's build on this concept. I am so sorry. Did I not kill you? That was very inconsiderate of me. I mean, to be fair, you did die once. Alright, we'll turn the AI off. Check in with Abyss. Hey, Abyss,
Hello.
how's it going?
So far I have built a box.
A box.
A box.
Ah.
Not a great box. It's a starter. Just a box that I'm going to eventually extend. No clue what into. But, you know, I'm going with the flow.
I may pop over later and have a look then.
Nothing exciting. Me being my usual me. Building a load of crap. Oh, crap! See? That's exactly the point.
You forget sports?
No. I just every time I need to remove an item out the way, I end up breaking one of my builds.
Okay, I'll leave you to it. Oh, it seems like Abyss is doing alright. She is going to be the one that tries to kill us on Horde night. She is going to be... We will be facing the Horde as normal, but we will be facing a very late game Horde at pretty much max level. And she will be adding in her own twist on things. So we'll be getting additional things like zombie bears, more demos, all kind of things like that. She will be adding in so much more elements than what we're used to seeing. So, I am curious to see how that comes together. Okay, so we should have 10 dart traps is what I want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yeah, okay, cool. That's 10. And they'll come up and try and go through here. So let's finish off this hallway first of all. So we want to make sure that we've got these going all the way up, going throughout here, just to prevent them from clamoring together. Yeah, this is just the first way up. Like, there's going to be more ways up than just this. We could use a block at the top to stop them from being able to stand and force them to crawl. But then we get into some really bizarre territory with these fences. They may actually crawl underneath them, and we have to put them at a certain angle. And this is only the first layer of defenses that we are building. There's going to be even more layers of defenses after this. So, you know, we got to start somewhere. First layer of defenses. And I'll make sure to get this all stable later on. Right now, we're just proving a concept. So, get rid of that. We don't need the loot anymore. So, what I do actually want to do is I want to get a bunch of darts because I want to make sure that these dart traps are completely filled with darts. And we're going to need a lot of darts. But lock ammo. Lock ammo. Lock ammo. And we'll do this with each of these. Get all of these locked ammoed up. And that should give us a pretty good defensive point. Okay, that one's still got ammo in it. That one's still got ammo in it. These aren't full, and I'm not going to refill them completely for Horde Night. Like, that one wasn't even locked. Like, when you look at it, 40,000 ammo in each of these. This section of the base will fall before I run out of darts. That much I know. This bit is not built to survive long term. This would survive probably an entire Horde night on its own, I think. I think like you could use this for a Horde night base with a little bit of a setup. We could use a dropping mechanism, which is one of the things this part is lacking. But if we were to use a dropping mechanism at this height, the zombies would just go into rage mode when they fell down, and they would try to tear down the supports. Now, there are a lot of supports for them to tear down. They will likely not be able to tear down all of the supports in time. But it's the fact that we are going to be facing a continuous Horde night. Horde night will not end. So we want to make sure that we are indeed doing it properly. You know, we need to make sure that it lasts. So we've got those. We've gone from this side over to this side. We could crisscross them, but I don't think I'm going to do that. My first concern is to get these all wired up. And then we can worry about like the first fighting position. And how we are going to make that work. Because this is not going to be the first fighting position. This is going to be the first part where they come through. And then we're probably going to have this be like, we've got 3 there. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then like probably 3 here, I want to say. Like most of what we're doing here will not be repairable as well. So I don't actually need to worry too much about those fences, which I worried about earlier on. Oh, put that back. I think I need your help. Okay, what do you need my help with, Abyss?
It's saying I've got no signal.
On what?
YouTube. My Streamlabs thing.
Let's see. Stream starting soon. You're still on the stream starting soon on mine.
No, I'm not. I'm on my game mode.
No, click the other scene.
Other scene.
The no signal is for your Elgato capture card. You should have another scene for gaming. In your
Is that it?
I can only see like I can only see a snippet. Your stream.
Oh wait, I'm back up and running now. What the heck? There, like.
You probably caught your stream deck or something.
I didn't even touch it.
Oh yep, you're back now.
I crashed. Died. Even 7 days don't even like me.
Only you can die in creative on 7 days.
Well, it's still not showing up on YouTube for some reason. Is it showing up on your YouTube?
On mine, you're in like what looks like a pit.
Yeah. That's my Horde base.
Yeah. Then yeah.
It's not showing any connections on my side though. Try that one.
What's that?
Oh, there we go. That one's back up and running.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay, so good. Right then, that's Abyss helped out. It's time for me to shed the cardigan. The great thing about 7 Days to Die is my computer gets quite hot when I run it, so my office gets nice and warm. It is one of the most poorly optimized games that I've ever used. Okay, so we want to kind of repeat this same pattern.
Alright, there we go.
Here. And nope, like that and like that. Okay. So what we've got here is one corridor of death. And I want to have a couple more corridors of death just like it. Although I'm beginning to think like this is not what I want to do. Let's get rid of this. Since we've got this tool, there's no point in. I am destroying things I do not want to destroy. Yeah, I figured I kind of got rid of that one. I didn't mean to get rid of that one. So now what we've got is a funnel for the Zeds to come up. We do need to be cautious. They may try to come up this side and break through. So we want to make sure we give some resistance here. So let's build this out by a few like so. And hopefully they don't see this as a possible option, although they may very well do. I think by building it out like we have done, though, we're making it a more accessible option. So, like, let's get rid of... Let's break it back down to just 1. And then what we should see is them try to run through here. I want them to get to here and then turn over here. So, for now, let's just make our fighting position here. So if we were to bring this up, for example, and then over here, make this our fighting stance room here. Just give that a little bit like so. And then we would want this to be a solid block like so. Again, we don't want them to climb up and over. And that will make them come through there into... Like, we'll just do a 1 wide fighting position for now. It's only a test. We want to make sure that they're coming the way we want them to come. So, put our fighting position blocks down. We'll do that. And then that and that. We'll get our test subjects, Steve. Sorry, Steves. We love you, but let's put AI on and let's see what we get. They should come running through there. And I'm listening. I'm not seeing them emerge yet. I'm hearing them hit. So of all those Steves, we've had 1 come. Oh, here they come. Okay. Now we're getting more Steves. Okay. So it took him a little bit. I think this one kind of got up and over, though. So I'm not too concerned about this one. Get rid of all these Steves. Like, our fighting position is not going to be like this, though. We're not going to have our fighting position off to the side. Let's get rid of the loot. Hey, we got a bunch of smiley faces and hypes. Thank you. I think somebody has just hyped the stream. Thank you so much for that, man. Hype. Yeah, I think we're getting quite a lot of hypes in the stream. That's good. That's good. It's glad to see it. Alright, we're just going to get rid of like a bunch of this crap out of our inventory first of all. It's encumbering me. And we don't need it. Steve? Haven't you got some Stranger Things to be doing? So that worked perfectly. So now what we want to do is we've also got to be concerned about zombie bears because this is going to be a horde controlled by Abyss, so she could throw bears at us and bears are going to want to chomp through this. But will bears chomp through this? Like, what would a bear do at this point? Like, run. Oh, wow. Gain, thank you so much, man. Check that out. Gain 25 with the $2.99 tip. Thank you so much, man. You are my very first super chat ever. Thank you so much for that, man. I really do appreciate that. It's been a tough month on YouTube, so any help is appreciated, man. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Hey, awesome sauce. Yeah, that's what I need. I need some awesome sauce to give you guys when you give a super chat like that. Or when you give a donation. You know, we need that. We need that awesome sauce. Because Charlie Sheen would be grinning. Man, Nefex is a great artist for things. That was very eerie. Time is not frozen. I just heard the clap of thunder and I'm like, I thought time was frozen. It's not. Okay then. So I'm curious, like, how will a bear deal with this? Like, zombie bear, is it? Oh, I accidentally spawned 25 of them. Mistakes have been made. Can you guys just... Oh, you've got like 1 billion HP as well. I'm going to need a better gun. What gun shall we use? Let's give myself some more XP. This is just the creative phase of things. And I feel like we should be able to get some more damage. Like, oh no, I maxed out on my gunslinger. Interesting. Okay then, let's go with the we go tier 4. Hey, what do we got? We got the Thompson. We got a few like good options here for guns to play around with. Let's go with you. Actually, what about the dev guns? Like, there's got to be like an insta-kill dev gun. There's got to be. Instant death pistol. There we go. Kind of figured there had to be. Yeah, that makes things much easier for us. I only meant to spawn one of you. Lots of loot bags. Loot bags aren't going to despawn either. Because I'm curious on how a zombie bear will tackle this situation. Turn the AI on. Is the zombie bear even aggro? Like, I'm not sure that the zombie bear is going to aggro. Like, there's Steve. Okay, so the zombie bear is aggroing. And he is wanting to come through, but he can't get through. So I imagine that he is going to try and munch his way through that. And... oh, jeez, don't do that. Don't headbutt the thing. Like, he is going to try and munch his way through that. And that is 3 blocks thick, no matter which side you slice it. So he's going to eventually break through... like, he will break through... get out of my way. He'll break through this block, and then he'll want to... like, he's trying to take out this block. Look here. So he'll eventually break through the central box, and then he'll break through this block, which means he'll be able to get access to this area here. Now, if we were to put these over top of these fences, we need to be able to channel where that bear will go. Like, the bear is the biggest enemy we will face. So, let's do a little bit of demo work here ourselves. Let's take this out. Yeah, there we go. Look, take that out. Take the... can we get rid of the bear? Turn spawn 25 off. Spawn a zombie bear. And I want to see what his path in is going to be like. Like, what is it? Is it F7? No. Like, yeah, he's still trying to come through the front there. So if I... yeah, he is, like, totally wanting to come through the center. He's not even fussed about coming through this bit here. So I think that we are, like, okay on that front. I feel like we've got the... oh, I'm so sorry. Did I forget about you down there? That's the wrong gun. Instant death pistol. And it takes me how many hits to kill him? Too many. Get rid of these corpses. They'll despawn in a moment anyway. So yeah, we can put those back. And then we can also fix the problem that we caused. That. I do realize now that this is not the correct block. So we'll take this out. And we'll grab the correct block, which is not on that menu. Here we go. Yeah, it's always the last way you go. So, there is the first stages of the base done. I do want to make sure that this is sturdy. And I think, like, just for aesthetics side of things, like, we will make it look nice. So let's go ahead and just fill this in. All the way on top. I don't want them to be able to see this as a pathway to get around. That's my concern. Bring this down. The first stages of the base are already coming to fruition. We're seeing some good things. And I'm not going to bring them up where the stairs are. And there's a very specific reason for that. I don't want them to try and pathfind around. I had this once with the Horde base. My Horde base fell very quickly. I put a lot of work into it and it fell very quickly come Horde night. So I don't want to make... I want to make sure that there is no possible chance of them pathfinding. 1, 2, 3. And then this is where the first of the fighting positions will be. And this is where our fighting position is going to be. Like, this is going to be the first of the fighting positions that we fight in. And I feel like we need to make sure that there is multiple ways for them to get up. So, I want to test a theory here. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. Because I feel like we need to control the flow as much as possible. But I also feel like we need to make sure that there is options for the Zeds to use. And controlling the flow is going to be key. Yeah, it's time for a drink. Pepsi Max Cherry. So that. Okay, let's get our fighting position sorted out. And we'll use trusting blocks up here. And for just now, we're going to take out this section right here. We don't need it. Remember, we are sectioning the base. There will be multiple layers of defense. So, shut up. Be gone with you and your horde. Can't believe we actually saw a screamer. So this part of the base is going to be quite important. Because this is where our first generator is going to be. And I'm going to power everything sort of individually. So I want maybe like... this might be enough space. So let's do the fighting position first. And we don't want to be dropping the Zeds just yet. Because if we start dropping them at this point, then they're just going to enter into rage mode. And while there is quite a lot to destroy, they likely won't get through it all. I want to keep them out of rage mode as much as possible. Yeah, that's my plan. Ooh. So, how long have we been going so far? Nearly an hour. Wow. I feel like I only just started 5 minutes ago. So maybe we take out those blocks as well. I would like to be able to see down here when I get on top. So 1, 2, 3. There we go. And I can't do, like, electric fences here or anything. As much as I want to. Okay, we want the switch. This is the switch. And we want 2 switches. And the switch will connect to probably the relay, I want to say. Where's the relay? And we'll put the relays here. First relay on this side will go to all of the electric fences, ensuring that we have power along all of those. And that should power 5. Now that I think about it, I don't know what the max limit of relays are. So let's do 5 off of one and 5 off of the other. That way, if one gets taken out, we've still got relays to go. Oops, that's the wrong button. Okay, that's 4. And the 5th one is that one. And then you've got 1, 2, 3. You've not got 5. So I think it's like... No. If I only done 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I've done 10. Have I missed one out? No. Maybe I just can't see enough. Maybe there's a couple going together. We'll just... Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, there probably is 5 going off there, and it's just a couple of them are looping together. And then we want to do a similar thing with the dart traps, linking all of these up, making sure that they're firing. I don't like daisy chaining them, because if you get one taken out, then it sort of takes out the rest. And we definitely don't want to be doing that. Lol. Mistakes are made. Mistakes are always made. It's part of the gaming world. We learn from them. But I have a lot of apprehension about this series, because the inevitable end of this series will be my death. This series ends with my death. There will be a continuous Horde night at the very end of the series. And that entire Horde night will be Abyss and a friend of mine spawning in Zeds and trying to take me out. And we will keep going until I eventually fall. Okay, so I think like all of these have got power now. So I can't be certain. So we'll hook that one up. I think I already hooked these up. It doesn't look like it though. I think I accidentally unhooked everything from this one somehow. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's definitely got to be 2 coming at the same place there. There's got to be, because we can see down here that every single one, including this one, is hooked up. I bet that one's coming like down straight through the center of it, look. I think that's like it right back there. Maybe? I'm not entirely certain. Okay. That's not going to work, is it? Let's get a generator. We'll go with this one. Dart trap. I've got fuel. Yes, I've got engines. Yeah. And yeah, we'll put that one up here for now. Like each section is going to have its own generator supporting its power. So we want to make sure this is hooked up to this, and then this is hooked up to this. That should throw on the electric fences. We could test this ourselves. Yep, we are getting shocked. Even in God mode, it affects you. Even in God mode, it affects you. And then we should check this on. And I don't see any places here that's not firing. Like, all of them seem to be firing. So I'm going to definitely need a sign for... You were darts, weren't you? Darts. Fence. So this first sort of section, the idea behind it is if we get a horde, a test horde, F6, and we go with Steve. Steve is our test subject for today. We've got our gun. Move all the way over here. Put the AI on. Now what we should see is Steve coming up the stairs and heading directly towards us. There he is. He's coming towards us. And naturally there's a screamer horde nearby. That's actually perfect. Light on. Darts on. And we can just shoot them like fish in a barrel. It is going to take them a long time to be able to get to us. I am going to have to do something about the loot bag spawns, as I feel that they will end up lagging the game eventually come Horde night. Okay, let's take those off. And we'll go and deal with that like Screamer Horde. I don't know where the Screamer is. This gun does not do as much damage as I would like, but we'll worry about our weapons and our ammo and that kind of situation a little bit later on. But yeah, that's the first part of the Horde base. But now I need to focus on the next area of it. And the eventual idea is this area will fall. We've got to remember that this area is going to fall. So when it does eventually fall, like we could repeat that exact same hallway there over here. And I'm not opposed to that, but I think that that's a cheap method. I feel like I definitely want to do something different over here. I've like got a bit of a plan of like what I want to do on this side. Because my idea is like when the first defenses fall, okay, we accept that the first defenses have fallen. And we move on to the second defenses. Speaking of defenses, Abyss, how's things hanging?
Left.
You are?
Left.
Half left.
Left. Yeah.
Huh.
I heard you. You got a little donation. That sounds cool.
I did. Someone donated $2.99. I'm very happy about that. My first ever donation on YouTube. Made my day.
Oh.
Made my day.
That's super cool.
I have almost finished the first layer of my defenses.
Oh, cool. I've just been digging out a ditch.
Why are you digging out a ditch?
I don't know. I don't know what it's leading to, but I dig out a ditch.
Alright, well, I'll leave you to it. I'm going to get back to this.
Okay.
So Abyss is doing alright. Okay, so first things first, I want to take out this block for now. Because I want to make sure that this defense mechanism that we're about to do here doesn't affect what we've already done. So let's grab some stairs first of all. And we want this to be staircases here. And I probably should have a full block as well. Make sure we're bringing this down. Because the Zeds will choose the path of least resistance to get to you. And this is definitely going to be more resistant, I'm hoping. But I've got to be cautious of the fact that eventually these Zeds are going to break through. They are going to break through. That's not a case of if, it's a case of when they break through. And I need to be prepared for that. 1, 2. So I'm hoping that this is going to do the trick. I'm thinking if we line a hallway here with doors, and it's filled with doors, powered doors, nonetheless. So let's see. I should have a steel door. Oops. Powered. I don't know how that works. There we go. That's what I want. Signpost. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So we've got 9 there. And we'll throw down, well, we'll put another relay up. I think that'll be the best bet. Connect this relay to each door. Like so. We'll have to protect this relay a little bit. Because I want these doors to be shut. I want these doors to be locked. Is that a wandering horde I just saw? Oh, there's wires. It was wires. Would probably be best using a couple of relays here, I think. Relay. 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 And we've got 9 doors, so we'll do 5. Like so. And then we get a switch. For now, we'll just put this switch here. We'll find a more permanent place for it after testing purposes have been taken care of. Come off of here. Go to there. So now when we flip this switch, what we should see is every single one of those doors opens up. This is going to allow a clean-cut pathway for the Zeds to come through and walk towards us. So when this falls, we can throw a switch that'll open up this hallway right here, allowing the Zeds ease of access straight up and to us. Now I'm hoping that they're going to see this initially as a path of more resistance. So let's go ahead and just throw down, like let's turn AI off for now. Let's throw down a bunch of Steves over there. And we'll also throw down like, maybe 5 Steves over here. So we take God mode off. And wait, did I shut the doors? The door's shut. Yes, the doors are shut. So now the question becomes, where are Steves going to want to go? So, is it the... They keep changing which key it is. Options. Keyboard and mouse. Is it global? What are we on? Global. Switch view F5. There we go. Because this will allow me to detach the camera and see a little bit more on what they do. So where are they going to path to? Okay. So it seems like they split their pathing. They are just going to jump up and over the doors. I mean, we kind of know that. But it seems like for the most part, they do want to pathfind around. Yeah, look, they're changing direction. They're seeing that as too resistant. They're pathfinding through there. Oh, jeez. Do you mind? They are breaking through. Let me get out of this view. Let's God mode. Get out of that view. Yeah. So they are breaking through these defenses. That's a bit of a problem. We might have to use a different block at the bottom because they are pushing through. But this part is working exactly how planned. They are avoiding this entrance. They are pathfinding inevitably. I mean, they sometimes come up against here. For the most part, they go around to this entrance right here. So, like, the first set is definitely done. Now, we could add some resistance here, you know, electric fences. We could definitely do more electric fences along the sides. But that's not the way that I want to tackle this series. I want to tackle this series in a way where if they break through the first line of defense, they break through. Fair and square. We move on to the next layer of defenses. I feel like I'm... I feel like I'm still in some sort of, like, detached camera mode. And it feels very weird, like the movements aren't right. Get rid of you guys. Lots of Steves laying around, lots of Steves. We do need to tackle the issue of them getting on top, which we can do very easily. That deals with that. And then we want to make sure that they do seem to want to go that way in general, towards the door, but I want to make sure that they don't sort of get caught on it. So we can use one of these blocks here, and it's always a long way around. There we go. One of those there. And then we can also throw that down there. And then on this side, do the exact same thing. That way we are funneling them into one direction. We are funneling them right into that center. that is where they're going to go. I do want to be kind of cautious of them falling off and entering into rage mode, but I think that the amount that will fall off from those stairs and enter rage mode is going to be very minor anyway. Although, that being said, and there are a lot of supports, I don't think that we're going to face too many going into rage mode here. I think we should be okay. We need to tackle the fighting position. We definitely need to tackle the fighting position, because we should be able to throw this switch eventually. Like, this switch will be on our retreat, so... Oh, aye. So, Horde Night begins. The Zeds spawn in. They come running up here. They get shocked, and then they get shot. The double S. They eventually make it through here. This is our fighting position. We need to defend this bottom because they were pushing through this. This is not a good block for the bottom. I feel like we can probably do... I feel like ladders might be a good option. Like, we do ladders our side. Are you alive? And I like ladders for a few reasons. Mostly because you can shoot through them. And that should stop them being able to push their way through the blocks at the bottom. It also gives us a good line of defense. So they spawn, they come up there, they get shocked. We'll be sat here with a bunch of ammo and a bunch of guns, shooting as many as we possibly can. Eventually, we are going to run out of ammo. So I need to kind of figure out, like, what is our defensive mechanisms going to be when we're here. Like, that is something. I think it's time that we go to... sort out some of our guns. Like, what's our first line of defense going to be? First of all, let's build this box out a little bit. So we've got the box here. Yeah, that's fine. Because inevitably, we will be going sort of over this way, higher up into more defensible areas. So, let's do that. Give that some defensible locations. Does give us a bit of an odd shaped box, so symmetry is key here for me. Symmetry is key. And then we can, yeah, I mean, this work. Like, it does look like it's going to work. I do worry about this location here, though. Because it's going to mean that we're going to have, like, this too wide block where I'm not going to be able to insert much because of the blocks we've got on the side. But, you know, we'll eventually have, like, a funnel into one block shape there anyway. So that's not too big of a deal. Because we'll have, like, those blocks we've put over here near the door. These slants, these wedges, we'll be putting those over there to then again guide them into a single area, although this will likely be where the staircase leads up again, so not a big deal. Not a big deal. So we got 3 there, 1, 2, 3, which means like that goes there, that goes there. And this is going to be like an important hallway for us, but we'll deal with this hallway in a second. First things first, we're dealing with in here. So, let's get a steel crate. That's it, not that. Steel storage? Maybe? Yeah, steel storage crate. There we go. And we can throw one down there. So, now we got to figure out, like, what gun are we going to use? Because I want to definitely sector this out with different guns. So, if we have a look through the arms, like, if we get, this is the way that I like to do if we grab, like, a machine gun part, for example. Actually, no, let's not grab a thing. Let's grab rifles. I feel like this defensible position, given that long drive down there, rifles are going to be our better option. So, if we grab the rifle parts, we can, recipes, we can look at the rifles here. Like, the intervention is a good one. The energy sniper, I don't like the energy weapons too much, though. So, I'm probably going to steer clear of those. Like, the Garand is a nice weapon. We've got this one, the M11 SAS. Like, that's a good rifle. We could use that one. That's tier 4. We got the prototype SVU, which again is tier 4. Scrap rifle, sniper rifle. Vector carbine is a rifle? Let's go with the SAS or the, what was the other one now? No, I forget. Rifle parts recipes. It was the, we've got the, yeah, the prototype SVU. So we've got the SAS. Oops. SAS. Like, I want to make sure that we get this at quality 6. There we go. There's a SAS. And then we want the prototype, which again we get at quality 6. Good, 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 good. So for now, we'll just throw these over here. What caliber do you use? I'm going to say 7.62 seems like the right one. Yeah. Okay, so we got 7.62s. And we've got armor piercing, which is range damage 57. Target armor minus 50%. The high powered is a little bit more. Target penetration is 1. I think that for here, we go with this. And I'm actually going to limit myself to what gun I use and the amount of ammo that I use. So, rather than having an unlimited supply of ammo, I'm going to have like 1 stack per gun that I have for the location. So, you know, we've got 2 guns here that we'll use. But I want to test these out and see which one I think is going to probably be the better one for us. So, like, we'll load that. We'll put the attachments on it later. 30 rounds. And in here we get 20 rounds. Okay. This does not have a very good range on it. Okay, so we've got, like, the drum mag. And we have this, like, Ascendant drum mag. I believe it's this one, Ascendant. Mastercraft, Journeyman. Yeah, these go up in tiers. And these extend the amount that we can put in it substantially. So this takes up to 330 with a range damage 143. Range damage 123. Let's get another one of those drum mags. And throw it on here. That can't take it. Okay. So the SAS is out. SAS cannot take the drum mag. I don't want it. It's not going to be good and beneficial for us. This can. Let's. Oh yeah, that seems like pretty good. Let's get a bunch of this crap out of my inventory. I don't need it. It's just stuff I picked up out of the loot bags. It's just taking up space. Okay, let's get a bit of a test in here. Spawn 25. Let's give 100 Steves. That's going to cause a little bit of lag, but that's okay. And the stream is doing okay too in terms of quality. Okay, fences on, darts on. Steve's active. Oh, hang on a minute. Steve's inactive. Yeah, I did forget one thing. Turn the darts off. Perks. Like, we want to make sure that we've got, like, as many of these as possible. Where is the rifle one? The rifle one is under here somewhere. Is it under... I don't think it's under... is it actually under agility? No, is it intellect? Did I miss it? Like, I want to say it's under strength, but I don't see it here. Attack with spears. Deadeye. Yeah, there we go. That's our rifle ones. Okay. So, let's just get a bunch of these bought with what skill points we have at the moment. Strength. Like, some of this is going to be useless, and some of this is going to be incredibly useful. Like Electrocutioner, Robotics, Calculated Attack. Okay, that's all of our poke points spent for now. And we'll go into this. Okay, what about if we were to have, like, a scope? Like, we've got the 2 times. Ooh, they are starting to come pretty hard. Okay. Modify. Like, we'll try with the 2x scope first. That causes a reload. Yeah, I feel like the 2x scope is perfect for what we want. It's got that nice range. Yeah, the problem is... Oops, no, wrong button. I can hear the Zeds targeting something, but they're not. Ah. We had a bunch of Steves that's got trapped in here. But like, for the most part, they did come the way we intended them to come. Yeah. So weird. It must have happened when I spawned the Steves in. They must have got somehow, like, caught in the blocks. Yeah, they are. Look, we found them straight away. So, like, we do need to come in here and we do need to, like, fill in a lot of this because we definitely don't want Zed spawning inside of the base. Like, that could be problematic. Alternatively, we could, like, just leave a way out for them in the future. I think that might be the better way. Like, only do the supports where we need it. Like, at least it's very nice and easy to see where we're missing the blocks on the inside, like. So I make sure that we fill, like, all of them in. I do hear a Steve somewhere. It's probably, like... Oh, did you glitch through the floor, Steve? Is that what happened? I wanted the trusting blocks so that they didn't get got by the dart traps, but I don't know if dart traps actually deal damage to the blocks. I don't think they do. Although these doors were wide open this whole time, and none of them... Well, I did spawn them over there, so they were kind of a distance away. Righty, I am going to leave the roof open on this. I feel like that's probably the best idea. So, to make sure that we are safe, though, we'll use ladders. This way I still have access to the generator. And if birds were to come and start targeting us, we've got a good defensible location for that. And not only that, we can throw, like, steel spikes here. Ooh. So, they're not steel spikes, are they? Iron spikes, I want to say. Well, we've got this hardened spike wall, but I don't think I can place this down. I think this goes... Yeah, this goes on the side of a block. So, if we go with just a regular spike, like we should have... Like, here we are, iron spike trap. And we throw this down on top. I should be able to get a good visual outside. And if any birds come along, they'll, like, get caught on this and just be taken care of instantly. It'll reduce the risk of having to deal with birds greatly. We could do with, like, a lantern. So let's grab a couple of those. And, oh, you can't put them there, can I? There we go, look, a couple of lanterns. That should give us a good place. Okay, so first aid kits. At this point, I think, like, first aid bandages will probably be... Oh, get rid of that. What we want. And we'll use honey. I prefer honey as my antibiotic. We'll also get fort bites. And that'll cover like most of what ailments we would need to deal with. We'll also get a plaster cast. Yeah, how's it going over there, Abyss?
I'm slowly out there. I'm out of my pit now.
Yeah, good, good, good.
I'm getting the outskirts of my Horde base. My stream's very quiet, so it's just me, myself, and I. Just talking to
Yes,
myself.
mine's been quiet over the past like half an hour as well.
Oh, so you sounded busy earlier.
I had a few people in earlier, but now it's just... Now I think I'm just cleaning up